morning to my Miss Pokriya and my fellow friends. Today, me, Aunishwaran Brasekar, and my friend Chu Bin Hong, you can see later on, we both are going to present about the topic is given towards this effects of smart gadgets towards people.
Okay, so the first problem is the electronic gadgets will cause the health issue. So for the health issue, we got 2 points here, like the eye problems and the spine problem. The eye problem is normally just caused by the blue lights emitted from the screen of the laptop or any smartphone or any electronic gadgets with the screen. Yeah, and the spine problem is normally for the posture of us looking at the screen for a few hours and maybe for a long time. Okay, so the eye problem. The eye problem is the main concept of the eye problem is the blue lights. So the blue light is the shorter wavelength of the light at the visible light. So it's mostly here. It's closely the wavelength is almost close to the ultraviolet, so it's very dangerous for us. So too much exposure of the blue lights will lead to the damaging in the light sensitive cell in the eyes. So the eyes will have problems. So it will cause the macular degeneration. Yeah. So the next one is the spine problem. Okay, so the spine problem is normally our posture when we took the phone and look at it for too long, for a few hours or maybe even more. So like by holding this posture, we may hurt our neck here. So because the extra weight stress on the neck. Like we're holding like this, our head is very heavy. So the neck will be very stressed and it will cause us neck pain. Yeah, so this one is the picture of this one gives a picture like how the neck will stress when we holding a phone. Yeah, so this one is so you can see this one is 0 degree when we are straight up, and the second one is 15 degree. Yeah, when we bend down a bit the head, and this one is 30 degree when we bend even more. So 45 degree we bend even more. So this from this picture we can conclude that when we look down to the phone in a wrong posture, like we bend our neck too low, will lead to neck pain. Okay, so.
Okay, just to add on with this problem facing by humans nowadays. So regarding the eyes problem and then spine problem. So first we talk about eyes problem. Most of the smart gadgets such as smartphones, iPads and many more having some brightness and exposure issues into the smart gadgets. So for an example, most of them nowadays people, even kids also started to use smart gadgets while the parents are busy with their work as well. So instead of getting entertainment by playing around people around, they get used to using smart gadgets. So in order to overcome the eye problems, so they have to reduce the brightness by using during night time. So nowadays most of the smart gadgets such as smartphones having a eye protection mode which reduce the exposure to prevent the eye problem facing by the people nowadays. So those are like kids nowadays started to use smart gadgets such as iPhones, iPads, smartphones and many more. They can prevent the eye problems since small, because this problem happens during small. Once they are getting age, as the time passes, as the age also passes, the problem also started in young age. So this causes a big issue nowadays. Apart from that, spine problem. Spine problem also the same thing regarding the eyes problem, because kids nowadays are very used to with smartphone, like using like this only. So even though they're playing games or using YouTube's to learn something, because nowadays no more using books. You know, even the kids also started using YouTube to learn ABCD itself using YouTube. So this causes them to make spine problem exactly here. So as age passes, while they are entering the primary school, even the secondary school, even the colleges, they are having some hunchback here. So this causes a big problem nowadays. So they have to reduce using the smart gadgets while bending their neck or using the night. So the better way is use the 0 degree or even the 15 degree, which provides 27 lbs on the neck. So next, move on to next slide. Next effects is affecting face-to-face communication. So nowadays, the face-to-face communication is very important nowadays. So interaction towards people, because all are very busy with the smartphones, busy with the works. Face-to-face communication tend to reduce as time passes. So first thing, overuse of smartphones. So most of them we can see even around the world, even in the public places, they listening to music by people around us. This, well, for example, we can say that just take an earphone, just fix on the ears and fix with the headphones, just listen to music by people around, because interaction between the people are getting lesser. That symbolizes that the people are listening to the music, ignoring the appearance of the people while they are there. So this affecting their communication, affecting their respect towards the people. Next, watching smart television, also as known as smart gadgets, while during family bonding. Family bonding is very important nowadays, because the interaction between people as the time passes, once after the smartphones, smart gadgets enter into the lifestyle nowadays. In family bonding is very important, because there's no time parents and children are spending time together. So once they have time to spend with their family members, they have to give our full time towards the family members, not by watching television or so on. So this causes very big issues. So we're moving on to the next slide. This is for example. So look at here. Parents, father is using iPad, the daughter is using handphone, son is playing game, mother is doing the work using laptops. So this give a good scenario, people's lifestyle nowadays. So next, okay, just to explain more about the face-to-face communication. Most important communication is a face-to-face communication compared to on-air communication. Is as known as on-air means is a calling communication. So nowadays, as we know, have smart social medias, WhatsApp, Instagram. So nowadays we just connect anything after 10 minutes, just using smart gadgets enough. We can convey our messages easily, like on air. Nextly, the closeness between each and everyone will be real in the face-to-face communication. So usually we can communicate with our best friends. Having a real life communication is much more real compared to on call communication, because most of the time, distance one is the biggest part while separating each and everyone. But then there's not the right way to to improve our closeness. Next, as I said before, ignoring the world, listening to music will tend to ruin the real relationship between the people. As I said before, lastly, people lost respect. Once even the elderly came to our home, once we use our handphones, not spend time with the people, for sure they're not gonna give respect towards us. Next, our friend continue with will give further information regarding this.
Okay, so the face-to-face communication, after we can also say that like if we talking with like if we like chatting with each other, we only just know what they type. Like if the emoji we send, we only see the emoji, what the face expression from the emoji. We're not seeing the real life one. So we need to actually the real communication that we make, we need to see each other, and we can see each other face to face, and the face expression as well. So this will pull us closely when we talk together. Okay, so in conclusion, the smart gadgets are very useful product that produced by the mankind. So we need to use it more smartly, but to take care, and we also need to take care of our health when we use it, and also the relationship between human and human. Also, we need to improve, not to deny it. Yeah. So yeah, we need to use our smart gadgets smartly. Okay, thank you. That's all.